University at a homecoming football game. What do you think, dog? Just a ton of people. Not getting through town all that fast today. Taking a ride through the Iowa State campus. Take a turn this way into the central campus area. Riding in the old Rallycross Mustang today, so a little noisy, but nothing too bad. Dog's having a good time, that's what matters. Homecoming football game today of 2016, so right up to Halloween, so seeing some interesting stuff. I mean, for example, come right up the road here. Now, Iowa State, I went here for 4 years and got my engineering degree. It's absolutely beautiful in the fall, as you can see. So all the leaves are changing. Central campus here is just gorgeous. So see the Memorial Union, I guess they're doing some work on it. Classic place to take pictures, clearly. Got the campanile there. This is pretty out of the ordinary for Iowa. We're having some warmer weather than usual. Come down here to the Friley dorms. They were the first dorms on campus, and over by State Gym, which is the original gymnasium where the original football field was located. We're passing Lake Laverne over there, which usually pretty gross, but it's looking pretty good this time of year. I guess they got Friley under construction. See if we can shift with one hand. There we go. And here are the Friley dorms. So, again, been here the longest out of any of the dorms. And they just keep adding on. The UDCC, where you can, one of the many places to eat on campus, is located here. But Friley Hall is quite large. Wraps all the way around. Like I said, it was the original dorm setup, and I think this central part up here is the oldest. Getting onto it right quick here. I do believe the part right here is the oldest section, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. But decent places to live. You'll definitely remember it. Coming through some more dorms. Little field for your outdoor activities on a smaller scale. Try not to get in an accident here. I don't think that lady realizes that's a one-way road, but that's all right. And here we have State Gym. We'll take another look at it, but this is the addition onto it, and I've done some class projects because it happened about my time I was in school. They were doing some updating on their addition. So, of course, the original State Gym is over 100 years old or so. Kind of some nice scenic areas here. Dog, you're in the way. Yep, thank you. Some welded differential action there for you when you turn. I'm gonna get another view of State Gym. Gonna cut this pedestrian off apparently. You got the skywalk here. Get a good shot of State Gym now. And here is the original part of State Gym. So that's pretty nice that they renovated it. Iowa State really has some beautiful architecture. All their buildings are old, and instead of just tearing them down and rebuilding them, they kind of refurbished them and reused them, kept them around. So it really makes for a beautiful campus. As you can see, we'll take another turn. This stuff down this little area is a little bit newer, kind of engineering alley. So you have a lot of the aerospace engineering that goes on over here. And then your normal engineering disciplines. Putting along, that girl looks like she has no pants on. Got the nuclear building here, which is like, should be torn down, but is, I don't know, there's hazards with that because it's a nuclear building. I don't know. So they've kind of just repurposed it and reused it. See the jets flying over for the game. Here we have Sukup Hall, where I spent more time than what I would have liked, but I guess that's what I ended up having to call home. And even though I whined about it, I guess it's a pretty nice building. So, what else do we got here? This is more College of Design. I was never around this area much. Hangar right here. No stop sign, it's fine. So here we have the Armory, where when you get all your nice Iowa State tickets or whatnot, where you go to pay those, among other things. I'll just shut my mouth for a little bit here and we'll drive. I'm not super familiar with this area. I didn't take a lot of classes down here, so back in my dorm life, I guess I walked by it a lot, but well, I guess you got Gilman Hall here. That's where you usually take all your chemistry, so that building usually leaves a pretty bad taste in your mouth. Got the library here. So down here is not too much. You have Physics Hall, which will also give you some pretty good PTSD from all that. Squeal this thing around the corner. Here we have the library, and like I said, they do their best to keep their original architecture, so I'm assuming that's the original building there. And then when we get up to the corner here, you can see the addition to it. So that's the library's addition. It's pretty large. Almost looks like it doubled or tripled the size of the original building. You'll have weird art throughout campus. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. That's kind of a weird one. Another building that I'm not sure what it is, but they remodeled it for something else. Again, all your art. And we're going to be passing here through Central Campus on my left. As you can see, it's obviously a beautiful place. Spent a lot of time out there studying for stuff, for your classes and whatnot. And it's, when you live on campus in the dorms when you're young, it's a pretty fun little thing that you have there. Beardshire again, nice architecture and stuff that really did a good job keeping all that up and remodeling it. So that's pretty much it for campus. There's a little bit more on the back end there that I didn't drive through, but it's more your research buildings and whatnot. So, and at this stop, we're right back here at the Memorial Union and Lake Laverne down the hill. And there you go. That's kind of a cruise through Iowa State University. Coming down one of the main drags here. Here's the other side of the Memorial Union. This is called Lincoln Way, and you can see there's a lot of people out walking and stuff. It's a pretty lively area, and this is pretty scarce actually on account of the game going on down at the stadium, so you don't see too many people out walking around. We're gonna go ahead and hang a left here, and this is another quintessential street, Welch Ave, and hopefully you don't become too familiar with it like I might have a time or two, but it's where all the bars and everyone kind of goes and hangs out on the weekend. Again, there's another shot of Friley Hall, the dorms. All right, coming up Welch Ave here. So, like I said, I tried to stay out of here as much as I could, but you know, you wind up here a time or two. So if we were to hang a right at this stop sign here, right down the road is Outlaws, kind of a quintessential bar. On the other end we got AJ's Pub down that road. So that pretty much does it for Welch Ave. You got a lot of smaller stuff down the road here. Insomnia cookies and whatever. Some people really like that. And if we continue all the way down this road, we get to the towers, which are a couple of off-site dorms, which wouldn't be ideal to live in. But anyway, let's swing by the game and see what we see down there. Coming down the road here, I almost left out all the fraternities and sororities and whatnot. I never really did none of that, so I can't tell you much more about it other than kind of some looks at some different places here. But I mean, architecturally, again, the buildings are pretty aesthetic. And I'm not gonna get too deep into it because with this game going on, traffic gets pretty nasty. And I can tell I've already made friends just by cruising through town. But again, just taking a quick look. And traffic's getting pretty tight.